Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and LFG just ended not too long ago, and I kind of wanted to see where we thought everybody was going to go. Obviously, we know some of these people a little bit better than others, so I figured why not let's try to predict what their next year is going to do. Obviously, we got some choices here. Future champ. I mean, obviously, there's maybe some people that are in a better position for some type of championship. I'm thinking NXT championship. I don't think anybody will be on the main roster by the end of this year or in general. NXT, I just figured it's going to be somebody who regularly comes up to NXT and gets that shot. Obviously, then we got Evolve, who will get some Evolved screen time. Not a bad thing, especially with some of these people that barely have any time, and then still needs more time. So probably be people that we don't see actually on anything, but you never know. So let's jump into it. First up, we have Braden Ray, who ended up being probably the most polarizing person of them all. Honestly, he was a fun character, but he doesn't seem like if he is this way, if this is how he is, I don't see him really doing much. So I'm gonna put him in there. Obviously, he's doing like house shows and stuff. I think everybody here is, um, but I do believe he's gonna need a little bit more time. Next up is Sterling. Honestly, I don't really know where they put her because I think she definitely needs a little bit more time, and I obviously she went really far into the show, but I don't know if you would like put her on NXT right now. Her character is one of those characters that needs a little bit of screen time that I think to build up, and I feel like Evolve might not be it. But I could see her do an Evolve match, so I guess I'd put her there, but it's not anything too crazy. Jake Monroe, Min, yeah, I don't know. I figured Monroe. Yeah, that's probably a better way of saying it. Obviously, I don't know. I never really connected with his character too crazy, so I guess there's that. But I could definitely see them using him in Evolve. Uh, Tatiana Dumas, I think she definitely needs some extra time. I think they definitely were hinting at her needing extra time. So I think that probably she might not get that call up and just spend a little bit more time into, developing, which is not a bad thing. Next up is Danny. Honestly, I think she had a pretty hot start, and I think she has a good background and stuff, and could do some good stuff out there. I think she just needs a little bit more time. I could see her definitely getting an Evolve match though. Chris Island, I think it was a little bit too green for me at least. I could see him definitely needing some more time. Troy Yearwold, we actually saw he's on Evolve, so I think yeah, Evolve is probably where he's gonna max out this year, which is not a bad thing. Serena Linton, obviously, she had some great talents that like they really didn't show her off as much as they needed to. I could see her getting a pretty decent call up and stuff. But I think right now, I think they need more time with her. Same thing with Bailey Humphrey. I mean, she looked good out there, but I think they just honestly didn't really have much to like, you know, that they were gonna do with her. Unfortunately, that's how some of these characters were. They were just so much on this show that not a lot of people got as much screen time as they needed, and I think she's definitely one of them. So I think she's gonna still need some more time. Tyra May still she won. Obviously, she just had her first NXT match, so I think NXT. I think she'll stay on there. I think she'll be a pretty good player around there. I don't think she'll be around the main event. I think she might get a title match at some point, but I don't see her quite taking off compared to some of the other people. Shiloh Hill, I think he's one step away from being on NXT. I mean, he has an outside presence like on the internet that people like, and I think he was pretty good fan favorite during the show. So I think there's a good shot. Elijah Holyfield, he's got everything that like the name, everything that's for it, but I feel like he's just missing a few pieces. So I don't quite see him getting any too much screen time. I could see him possibly having an evolved match, but I don't think um, anytime soon. Next up is Anthony Luke. I think he's definitely going to be somebody in NXT. He had a good look to him, good vibe to him. Very surprised he didn't win. I thought right off the first couple episodes, I thought he was a good shot of winning it all. So I definitely think he'll get that call up very soon and get some matches, um, probably within the next couple months. Obviously, we got Lee over here, who's now Jintala. She is on NXT or on Evolve. I think she'll get a lot more Evolve matches. I would not be surprised if she's Evolve champion at some point. I think she has enough name recognition that she could definitely go out there. I want to see how her first match is going to be like. She has it tomorrow, or depending on when this is released, which is probably going to be after the Wednesday, but this will probably be after that. But yeah, like she will have an Evolve match. Jasper Troy is actually challenging for the NXT Championship. There's a weird world that I think he might win it. I could definitely see it happening. It'd be kind of crazy, but I could see it happening. I'm gonna put him up in future champ because I do believe he does something this year. I think he gets some big push, kind of similar to Obafemi, where he was just that monster, and it should be the North American title that he goes after. But uh, he looks like $1 million out there. And then we got Padina, P Nasty. Honestly, I think she had a strong start, but I think she kind of fell back a little bit. I can definitely see she needs a little bit more time. Next up is Cutler James. He had a off and on time of being in there, but he was actually the first person to be in NXT, and he's obviously with Dark State. So I think he's already gotten two PLE matches, one PLE match for sure. I mean, he's already doing technically better than everybody else here, other than maybe Jasper Troy getting a championship match. But yeah, this is a pretty stacked class. Honestly, this show was fun to watch, and I can't wait for season two. And a lot of these people, I think, will be people that we see for the next couple of years. Obviously, my personal favorites were like Lee, which is Gintala now. I like Shallow Hill. I like Tyra May still. I like Jasper Troy. So like a lot of the people that got a little of the highlights are the people that they're looking at. Xena, it was really good. So I'm really excited to see how everybody shakes out and what they do. Yeah, and tell me if you guys watched it and if you'll be watching season two because it's interesting. A lot of people didn't watch the show, so it's kind of interesting to see an outside perspective. It's like a lot of people don't watch Evolve, and then like they've been heavily talking about it on NXT, so it's like kind of a good thing to be looking at. So yeah, see you guys on the next one. This has been Japan. Bye, guys.